This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Twins fans, get ready. Surfside iced tea and vodka and Surfside lemonade and vodka are your new game day MVPs. Refreshing and just 100 calories. They're the perfect drink for a day at the ballpark. And guess what? We've got your shot at a pair of tickets to the Twins versus Mariners on June 25th, plus a Surfside prize pack. Be caller, let's see, 13. Right now, 800-320-5326.
That's right. And
Surfside, Marnes.
Surfside's the stuff, and they bring us Marnie Galarnar.
And I thank you, Surfside, for that. And I also thank you for your delicious beverage that helps me enjoy
There's a beverage here, man.
the summertime a little more.
In the summertime.
Give me some of that peach iced tea with vodka.
Right.
And without the bubbles.
Right.
And without the troubles.
Right. Bubbles.
Well said.
Hi, Mars.
Good morning. How are you? Real good.
Good.
Yeah.
Hawk, how's your
That's
gas?
nice.
How's my what now?
Gas.
I think I got about a half tank.
No. In your stomach.
It's most of it's no longer in my stomach.
Oh, gross.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Had eggs.
I love you regardless.
Oh. Here's the news.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
That's right. Thank you, St. Paul Saints. They return home to start a 6-game series against the Toledo Mud Hens at CHS Field tonight. Saints are in 6th place in the International League West. Marco Rea starts for the St. Paul Saints tonight. First pitch, 7:07. Tickets at saintsbaseball.com. Get on down to CHS Field. Tomorrow is Bat Boy night as Zacho is down at the field. That should be fun.
What's the weather supposed to be like? Are we in trouble
I know we're
with
okay.
the rain?
I think we're okay.
No, I
tomorrow.
think we're okay. I think it's supposed to be, let's see here, one of us. It's supposed to be 79 and cloudy.
Perfect.
And I don't think rain.
No, I don't think rain till Friday.
It'll be nice that it's cloudy so Bat Boy doesn't get burned by the sun.
Yeah, because he has never been out in the sun.
Can't.
What
It's
if
got
it's
vampiric blood.
Very dangerous, yeah.
Hawks Saturday, 93.
It's getting to be ridiculous.
Hideous.
I'm ready
Sunday,
for winter.
94.
Yow.
Hideous.
Too much.
Yeah,
It's
too
too
hot. Yeah,
Too
gross.
What if it's humid like this tomorrow for Bat Boy?
I hope he has fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Better him than
this-
me, as Mike Morris
the drip.
said.
Is Zach back there?
Yeah, Daddy.
He's in the break room.
Has he, I mean, we got 24 hours. Has he secured a makeup artist?
Oh,
I mean, it's tomorrow.
yeah.
A
What do you
week
think,
ago,
Sauce?
Oh, no.
a week ago, he
Probably not.
he had talked to some,
Maybe.
but they were concerned that it needs to be professionally removed, and how does that work, and when is he taking it off, and he shouldn't sleep in it, and this. And, okay, but that was a week ago. I haven't heard an update since. Have you guys?
Not
Did
a
he talk
word.
about that
Not a word.
while I was gone?
No.
I thought part of the punishment was he had to sleep in it. He can't take it off until
The next morning.
the next morning when he's here.
No.
That's right.
And there's an outfit too. There's clothing that's part of this, right?
Yeah, but even based on the Bat Boy pictures from the 90s, that's a little vague. Like, I would argue, I don't know, does Bat Boy have a cape? I don't know what Bat Boy wears. It's like hard to tell from the pictures. It was mostly a facial thing.
Whoa. Yeah, Hawks in.
I got to be honest. I had not heard of Bat Boy until this little.
Did you go to grocery
excursion.
stores in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that's what it
You can't
was.
really
The thing
see
with
his
the pointy
clothing.
ears.
Right.
That- yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what he's actually wearing in most of the photos.
Bad boy. Oh, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
And we didn't really specify what he was supposed to wear. It was more about the makeup. I would hope he doesn't wear like a Shinedown T-shirt as Bat Boy.
Well, Bat Boy might.
Here's
Maybe.
some of the headlines.
It's a good
They
point.
have to do the teeth, right? I mean,
Well, yeah.
the ears, the teeth.
The what?
Teeth.
Oh, say I can't see that in this picture.
Bat lady, you would.
Bad boy found in West Virginia cave. Bad boy escapes.
From
U.S.
where?
government to blame for letting bad boy escape.
Yeah.
New wave of bad boy sightings. Bad boy attacks girl, 10. Bad boy on the loose. I've captured Bat Boy. Bad boy saga heats up. Bat boy dead.
Oh
no!
Escaped Bad boy sighted.
He's back.
Hey, can we go back a couple? So
Sure.
the people that were putting this together, which tabloid was it again? Was it like
Weekly World News.
Okay.
Oh, Weekly World
So
News.
think of that group. That group sitting around going, all right, so like the government, he escaped from the government. He did this. He did like, what are we going to have him do today? And somebody goes, let's have him attack a 10-year-old girl. and the whole room is like, print it.
My
All
God,
right, he attacked a
Ted Bundy.
10-year-old girl. Like some of the other ones were just like, he was sighted. He was spotted. At some point, though, somebody floated a 10-year-old girl attack, and they all said, let's make him really, really evil.
Yeah.
Also on
Love
the
that
Weekly
one.
World News that week was Jim Jones is alive, and he's back in the U.S.
Hey, at least he didn't attack a 10-year-old girl.
Hawk, did you see these after? Once 2001 hits, the Bat Boy ones start getting weird.
Oh, really?
Such as?
Bat Boy meets Bush at Camp David.
Wait, George Bush or the band?
It doesn't specify. Bat
he
Boy
likes
storms
Gavin Austin.
Afghanistan with U.S. Marines.
Look at the one on.
He's a secret weapon.
Batty Mitzvah.
Look at the one on December 18th, 2001.
See, December 18th. Bat Boy bites Santa Claus. Oh, Bat Boy, stop it!
Oh, what an a-hole. You're ruining the holidays.
Bring us the head of Bat Boy.
Bat Boy escapes terrorists. He was just fighting them.
Yeah.
Bat
right, so-
Boy abandoned stolen car and vanishes.
Of course he does. So, in any of these headlines, though, are there pictures attached with an outfit? Or are these just headlines?
Bat Boy steals car and goes on 3-state joyride by Wayne
And this
Diaz.
one is completely naked. He's cute. Look at this one. Bad Boy foils nuclear bomb plot.
Oh,
thanks,
thank
buddy.
you.
White
Yeah.
House ceremony honors his incredible bravery.
Brilliant.
Is J-Lo seeing Bat Boy behind Ben's back?
Bat Boy leads U.S. troops to Saddam. ... Gotcha. U.S. plans to clone army of bad boys to fight terrorism.
He went from a menace to an American hero.
Are James Carville and Bat Boy related?
In this one, he's got wings. Bat Boy trapped in cave. It's not Bat Boy. It's a human boy with bat wings.
Man.
Dynamic duo, Bat Boy lobbying hard for Kerry's #2 spot.
He's political, man. He's a national treasure. All right, so is Zach back there now?
I don't know.
There he is. I think he's back there. All right, Zachary, where are we at? What's the update? It's tomorrow. Do you have a makeup artist secured? Do you have an outfit?
set.
Where are we at? Everything's good to go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, feeling confident?
And yeah, I mean, confident, but
What's the choice for outfit? Because we were just talking about we never really secured that, and we don't even know what Bat Boy wears.
no, yeah, we talked about it last week. I've got, as you guys can see, every picture, it's basically like
Yeah, it's just a black T-shirt.
black T-shirt. So, but I've got my mom. Obviously, she does hair. They've got those like things that they put over you to.
Yeah, the kind of cloak
things.
coverall
Yeah.
bits. Yep.
So
Okay.
she's gonna bring a couple home tonight to kind of see what it looks like. And
Yes.
but
Lovely.
yeah,
All right.
and everything's good. Twin Cities Live, that's all set up. So
Do we know? I would like to support Ben and Elizabeth, at least the one that we all like.
Which we haven't yet established.
Everybody
Little
knows. We would like everybody to watch the whole show, 3 to 4:30, right? But do you know what segment you're going to appear on?
420.
Oh, at the end.
Is it?
You're the last segment?
Yep.
Did you schedule that time specifically?
Nope, that would be our old pal Mike who did that.
See, that's interesting because remember, I thought the plan was, and this is up to Twin Cities Live, I thought the plan was going to be do the insane segment, not mention it, and then have like Derek Scherer from the Saints on the segment after to explain what just happened. It's kind of insane and awesome that Twin
Yeah.
Cities Live is going to
That is good.
walk off with the weirdest segment they've ever done. And then my guess is then not explain it until Thursday.
Brilliant.
That's even better. So my guess is they open Thursday's show going, here's what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
If you didn't understand the last 10 minutes of Wednesday's show.
That'll be great.
What a great bit.
Yeah.
Smart call by Twin Cities Live to just... What's on at 4:30 on Channel 5?
5 Eyewitness News at 4:30.
So they're going to go from Bat Boy to the
lead
news?
story.
Wow.
Oh, man, they're going balls out. I
That's
love that.
greasy.
A+. Well done, Twin Cities Live.
Are you going to the game tomorrow, Cor?
No. Should I be?
But
Are
don't
you?
you want to watch the action?
Are you going?
I mean, it's like my bedtime, but, maybe.
Come on, Saucy.
Are you going?
Of course.
Of course, Bonus will be there.
Yeah, it's baseball.
He was going to go either way. He didn't know Zach was going to be there.
Yeah.
Marco Raya's starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
The guy that plays for the Wild?
No.
Emily,
Marco Rossi.
Emily mentioned that it's our company picnic out there too, so obviously we're gonna have a lot of iHeart employees.
It's true. It really
That'll be
is. That
great.
is the truth.
And that was pure coincidence, I guess.
Perfectly timed. The whole office is going to be there.
She's like, be sure to come, get some food. I'm just thinking, I'm going to be going through this buffet line of hot dogs and hamburgers dressed up like that with everybody else. This is going to be interesting. I'm gonna
Zacho,
look like an
will you
idiot.
be able to eat with those bad boy teeth that you'll be wearing? Are they removable?
Well, they're like, there was options and there was like custom molded ones that I was looking at, but by the way, and there really aren't many Bat Boy teeth options out there. And if you look at his teeth, they're not like, so they're going to be more exaggerated because they're just going to be fake. Because there's just, like I said, there's no, like I looked everywhere, but like I said, the fangs or whatever is just going to be kind of the feature.
Bat boy.
My youngest is 11, but are you willing to physically attack her if I bring her?
Jesus.
Wow. I mean,
That got weird.
Are you
willing
willing to defend terrorism?
Yeah.
Or
Are you
catch
willing to
Saddam Hussein?
Bite Santa.
I'm willing to do whatever's necessary. I will tell you that Elizabeth will be asking if Bat Boy is behind Ben tomorrow. Because the headline was Jennifer.
No, we get it. Yeah, the Ben Affleck.
Okay,
bit.
I
got it.
guess it was.
no, I got it.
Yeah.
I did not get it.
Okay.
No, I missed that. Did not understand.
I didn't get it either.
Bad boy. Oh, what you gonna do? Our top story today, exciting new medical patches earn the Association for Better Marriages coveted seal of approval because it stops women from nagging their guys and behaving like witches and shrews. Viagra really works, says Paul Mann of the Association's New York office. And I assure you the endorsement of a drug is not something we take lightly. This is the first for us.
God, I've never seen him type that fast.
The amazing patch has been approved for sale over the counter by the Federal Food and Drug Administration.
Add to cart.
Will be hitting the shelves in pharmacies, supermarkets today. The only known side effect is that some women become compulsive about cooking from scratch and cleaning the house obsessively, which isn't likely to make feminists happy, but is expected to go over big with the dudes. Jack and Glenda Strum of Topeka are one of 500 couples who participated in the testing of the drug, which relies on ingredients that are closely related to ordinary antihistamines to give women what manufacturer Boris Tinsdale describes as a devil may care attitude toward men. This is the man, Hank Strum. He says, Glenda was a real witch before Viagra, and now she's a world-class sweetie pie.
That is the dumbest story I've ever heard.
Well,
Stupid.
would you like to put on this patch and tell me what you think?
Marnie, I'm no doctor, but I'd like to prescribe you a couple of patches. That does sound like an April Fool's joke.
It is a story from the
World News
World
bit?
News, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
The Viagra thing was probably the giveaway.
Yeah, might have been.
And the Glenda the Witch bit.
By the way, James Carville and Bad Boy not related.
Oh.
They
Do
did
we
the
know that
test.
for
Yeah,
sure?
no, I'm reading the article right now. Yeah, they did the testing.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, I needed to know that.
Couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Deep in the darkest reaches of the African bush, a primitive tribe of cannibals worship Kirstie Alley's butt. For hundreds of years, the Patooties prayed to the elephant god. But that all changed the day they discovered an issue of the National Enquirer left behind by an explorer that they had eaten for lunch.
You have a killer dumpster.
Exactly. A photograph of Kirsty was taken from the rear, and it made them dizzy with joy.
Yeah. Hard as that called. Yeah.
In fact, many of the villagers lost consciousness just at the sight of it. A sudden sight of such beautiful buttocks was like being hit by a bolt of lightning, says Wanaja.
That's a huge bitch.
He's the tribal chieftain for the...
Wow.
Our goddess possesses a divine backside. It is so enormous and rounded, it makes our mouths water with happiness.
My God.
The chieftain continued to sink my teeth into those enormous twin mounds. Would be like eating heaven.
My God.
I'm sorry, it's a news story, Marnie, and I'm doing the news.
This is the news.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Take it up with management. Please keep going.
Kirsty's butt crack is like a mysterious dark cavern.
Oh, my God.
Stuart Littlejohn, the escaped missionary now recovering in London hospital who reported the story, Stuart Littlejohn,
They're just winging it.
says after the magazine fell apart due to constant...
Doo-doo.
The Patooties erected a mammoth life-size statue of Kirsty's rear end. Before meals, they circle around it, join hands, and bow their heads to pray.
And also with you.
So there's your second top story of the day.
And some people say we can't do the news.
I don't
that
know.
we don't handle serious news stories, with journalistic integrity. I would disagree.
I think he nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, the news is the news.
And listen, we don't have time for another hard news story like that. And I don't want to make you guys blow your minds or anything. But the headline here from David Tulsi is blind dogs getting guide guys.
That's brilliant.
How much fun would it be to work on this?
That was great.
That's my new dream job, is resurrecting this magazine.
A dog's best friend is his man. Just ask the nonprofit organizer Guide Men for Canines.
Brilliant.
That trains select males to aid visually impaired dogs. Oh, I love doggy's got glasses on.
Brilliant. So good.
This is funny.
Sauce with sports after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Hey, welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. A secret message decoded by the U.S. State Department reveals that Osama bin Laden was a huge fan of ZZ Top and wanted to join the band.
Incredible.
I know.
Genius.
Our sources confirmed that bin Laden became obsessed with ZZ Top after finding a copy of the album Eliminator.
He just loved it.
He instantly fell in love with the band and grew out his beard to look just like them.
They're going to need to update the documentary that we just watched.
I know, yeah.
It's so good that subtly that he loved ZZ Top, but he didn't want to be just vocal about it, so he had to do it with a secret code.
Right.
Had to whisper.
That's why
basically.
he had the beard.
Yeah.
Now we know.
One of the great what ifs in history.
Yes,
if only ZZ had let him in the band.
Here's they went the extra yard. They actually got a quote from ZZ Top.
No way.
ZZ Top isn't commenting, but a source says they are flabbergasted. It's not every day that you hear the number one most evil man in the world was a big fan of your band. This may cause them to shave off their beards. Oh, don't do it, ZZ Top.
Yeah.
Don't let them win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. We got a new bit, guys. This is
Yeah, great bit. I love it.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around.
Thank you.
Your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thank you all around.
Oh, that guy fell. Johnny Bones, your Twins have lost 4 straight. They've lost 8 of 10. They battle the Reds tonight in Cincinnati at 6:10. David Festa goes for your Twins. The Twins are 36 and 35.
Only if she's 5'3".
It's time. Teams got to start turning some of this stuff around. The lineup has to start hitting. In particular, what we didn't see in Houston is that they weren't hitting with runners in scoring position. But yeah, the lineup needs to start producing. I think we'll see Byron Buxton potentially back in the lineup today, which will be a boost. And we get to see David Fest on the mound, who had a really nice outing in his last outing. So, we'll continue to see him develop as a pitcher as well. We'll see how they. Cincinnati is not the walk in the park that they had been, 2-3 years ago. They are a team that is a couple games above 500. They're actually a little bit better than the Twins. So we'll have to see how it plays out here this week.
Maxo OKC are on the doorstep of a championship after they beat the Pacers 120-109, taking a 3-2 lead in that series. Jalen Williams had 40. SGA had 31 points. Game 6 isn't until Thursday at 7:30 in Indiana. The Thunder are -4.5.
Yeah, kind of feels like the Thunder, snatched the soul a little bit yesterday. I don't know what the hell is going on with Tyrese Halliburton. I know that
it's 0 in the first half, right?
Yeah, I think limping around.
Yeah, he did end up getting hurt, but 4 points is crazy, man. I mean, I get that that's the Pacers' MO is just like, the synergy of the team basketball, but you need a little bit more from your superstar. And it's kind of come down to whose supporting players have been playing better. The games the Pacers have won, they've gotten a lot of bench production. They've gotten a lot out of Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton. And the games the Thunder have won, they've gotten a lot out of guys like Jalen Williams, who he's one of the great number 2s in the NBA in today's day and age. So it kind of feels like the Thunder are going to wrap this one up in 6 after the way they won yesterday.
Max, so don't you feel like it was the previous game that sort of did in the Pacers? They were leading on their home court, final minutes, and OKC just like a thief in the night left them stunned. And that might have been the series right there.
I do think that, because it's going to be almost impossible for them to win another one in OKC. They've only lost like 6, 7, 8 games all season at home. So and they already did the hard task of stealing one in game 1, but it's going to be almost impossible for them to steal another one in OKC. So it feels like, I think you're right, Mines. I think their souls got snatched a little bit after blowing that lead in the previous game.
Corey, what's the line for game 6? Do you know?
4.5.
Thanks for listening.
Sorry about that. 4.5.
Do you tune them out too?
Hold it. 4.5. Oklahoma City, 4.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Why, you want action?
Because it's in Indianapolis.
It's in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I think I'd maybe take Indianapolis Pacers to keep it at least close.
I'll take OKC.
I'll throw 50 on it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I'll probably pocket Corey's money tonight. The Stanley Cup final is tonight, Game 6. The Panthers have a 3-2 lead over the Oilers. Zacho, the Panthers are -155 to win the game. You can hear that right here on The Fan.
Yeah, good game to tune into if you're driving around tonight. As I would imagine, Edmonton will give everything they have, and Florida will certainly know that the stakes here. They know how to win a cup. They did it last year. They'll try to do it again, and potentially Canada might get shut out yet another year. It's 1993, the last time they had a Stanley Cup on their side of the border. And go Florida, man. Go Panthers. And go Florida, man. There'll be plenty of them there at the game tonight. Maybe they'll do something stupid. And Hawk will have a story about it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, one of them will want to join ZZ Top. The NBA draft, Hogs Daddy, is a week from tomorrow. Your Wolves have the 17th and 31st pick
That's
in
great,
the NBA draft.
We've gone too long without baseball.
They do it 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday.
What sport is it again?
Basketball.
Thank you.
Let's see here. The Lynx play tonight, Marnes.
Sure do.
They host the Aces at 7 o'clock. Your Minnesota Lynx are 13.5-point favorites.
Yeah, the Lynx are really playing well. They lost the one game in Seattle, and Cheryl was really hard on the team, challenged them big time, and they responded on Saturday with absolutely dismantling the LA Sparks. So now 10-1, the Lynx have the best record in the WNBA. The Aces will be without the reigning MVP tonight. A'ja Wilson's in concussion protocol. I did see her in a suite with Bam Adebayo at their last game, so that at least tells you she's up and around and moving, and that's a good thing. But there've been a couple prominent players in concussion protocol, which I know is not uncommon in sports, but we don't see it a ton in the W. Now we have the reigning MVP, and before that, Paige Beckers. She just missed 3 games.
Right.
She missed a 4th because of illness, but 3 because of concussion protocol, including against the Lynx. And so now A'ja Wilson's going to miss tonight against the Lynx. The Aces, so you guys will well know, they won a couple of championships recently. Coach Becky Hammond, they're 5-5 right now. Times are weird for Las Vegas.
Is that who the Lynx beat in the semifinals last year? Did they go that far?
Jeez, John, really? No, I think we beat Connecticut in the semi.
Is that right? Okay.
That's what he meant.
Maybe that's who
I'd have to go back and look at it.
Bonus, I'm on your side.
Anyway, Aces are supposed to be really good, yeah.
Last year, the Aces finished in 4th place overall at 27-13. I can tell you that.
All right, okay.
Without looking. But you know what? There's got to be a changing of the guard in any sport. You've got to mix it up and you got to throw new life. But Nafisa Collier, man, holy hell, is that a good basketball player. Yeah. Leading the league in scoring. We got to get her back here. She loves us.
Yeah.
We love her.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, Corey.
Yes, sir.
In 6 guesses, could Chris Hockey tell you what team Bam Adebayo plays for?
No. Think he can?
No.
Want to bet a Caniac?
On 6?
Sure.
No, I don't trust you.
What about 8? I'll give him 8 guesses. For you, I'm still taking the no.
No, I don't think he can either.
An 8 even?
No.
What about 10?
Come on.
No.
What about 30?
I mean, maybe, yes. Good.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not
he has named
because here's what he's going to say.
Not a
What
guarantee.
sport?
Right. I mean, it's not even worth doing it because we might be here for an hour and a half. Let's give you the 6 guesses and see if you can do it. Bam Adebayo plays for?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Denver.
No.
Milwaukee.
No.
Houston.
No.
Dallas.
No.
Golden State.
No.
Boston.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Miami.
Oh, that sucks.
Why?
I wouldn't have thought of them.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm surprised you didn't ask if that was a real person.
I've heard the name.
Okay,
I'm just pissed because we're outsourcing jobs to aliens, and I didn't know it.
We are.
Yeah, Americans are losing thousands of jobs as companies outsource work to outer space.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an outrage.
How do they do that?
Through special agreements with the government, corporations are sending work and data files to space aliens orbiting the Earth, who then transform the raw data and documents and beam them back to the Earth.
Randy was right.
Yeah.
Randy has some vision, to be fair. Yeah.
Randy.
Anything else?
I mean, the Wolves are basically obsessed with Kevin Durant, won't leave him alone. I don't know if he wants to play here, but they, according to our guy Johnny Athletic, they have the best package to trade for him, and the Suns really want Rudy Gobert. So
They do.
Yep.
The Suns want Gobert.
Yep. So
then what's holding it up?
I don't think Kevin Durant wants to play here.
Doesn't want to play with Ant.
I guess not. 2 people reported that yesterday, that he has no interest in playing in Minnesota.
Oh,
but
great.
at one point, Jimmy Butler said he didn't want to play for Golden State, and then he not only they traded him there, they signed him to an extension.
He seems nice.
Also, the player doesn't get to choose unless you're a free agent.
Yeah, correct.
I understand you have equity, you have influence. We respect that, but
We respect that, but
Oh, I'm cutting.
yeah, I'm telling you, man.
just ask Kirstie Alley.
Yeah.
Guys, listen, there's a new television show coming to reality TV, and I think we're all going to love it.
What is it?
I'll tell you when we come back from this break. You can't. I'm telling you, this is from the Weekly World News. This would work. I would watch this show.
Can't wait.
Fan.
Guys, we'll get to Vikings news momentarily, but we got a top story, and I told you about it before break, and we have to pay off our tease. A producer is planning to pitch.
Our tease?
Yeah, that's right. The state of California, a new reality show called Death Row Firefly, in which 14 condemned inmates will compete Survivor style, and the one voted out each week will get executed on the spot.
Go on.
The winner walks away with $1 million and is free.
Oh.
Jonathan B. Wolfson.
He do be Wolfson.
Yeah. Right. Well played.
Says it's a win-win game show all around. One dead man walking will walk out of prison with plenty of dough to make a new start, while the cash-strapped state will share in show's profits and save enormous legal and housing costs with the 13 executed prisoners. I think this actually would work.
All right, so hang on. Let me play devil's advocate. Let's say this was a real thing.
Yeah.
And these are death row inmates, and they're fighting. They're all going to get killed except for one gets $1 million in freedom, right?
Yeah.
What if you're the family of the one who, or the family of the victim of the one who wins?
Yeah.
And now you're like, this son of a bitch gets $1 million and is out and is famous?
Yeah, what the hell?
What? You'd be so mad.
Well, Corey, you don't cheer for him, do you?
No. Well played, Hawk.
Now that would put you on the edge of your seat.
Literally.
If you're like, that's my son's murderer.
But even
don't vote for him.
But think about the witnesses to the murder. Like the ones that put him behind bars.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Think about the home visit. Meet the family.
Wolfson hasn't released all the details. He says that the condemned men will compete in a series of games, including shiv throwing, spoon tunnel digging.
Whoa.
I don't know what screw baiting is.
Yeah, you do.
You've Googled it.
Razor wire pole vault, warden bribing, and
Warden bribing.
That's funny.
That's good.
and gun soap carving.
Guns. Yeah. What?
Yep, I would watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Probably
so. Who knows? We're probably not far away from it, right?
Would get hundreds of millions.
Oh my God! Of course.
Yeah.
This is something Mr. Beast would put together.
Yeah.
Maybe he will.
A ton of people would watch that.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Vikings news on
It
the
is.
Power Trip, presented
Right,
by
So the Vikings themselves posted a mini camp 53-man roster projection, according to this website that I'm looking at right now. And everybody you thought was going to make the team made the team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
But in case you're wondering who your wide receivers would be right now, and I know you are, Marnie, Justin
Desperately.
Jefferson's going to make the team.
Okay.
Jordan Addison probably going to make the team.
Sure.
Probably.
Jalen Naylor, also known as
Jalen.
Nails.
Speedy. Speedy Nails. Jalen Speedy Nails, apparently. Ty Felton, who we did draft. Tim
Yeah.
Jones, who needs a better name.
Yeah.
He's been down at the New Amsterdam.
Yeah, his dad grew up in Hawk's hometown.
That's Jim Jones.
I know.
And it wasn't my hometown. It's close, though. Good job.
Thank you.
And Rondale Moore. Those would be your wide
yeah.
receivers. Yeah. According to this.
Are you drinking the Kool-Aid for Tim Jones?
Yeah, of course he
I
is.
love it. Good work. Gavin Bartholomew, a rookie, will make the team as a tight end, who we drafted. Remember him?
The Gavalanche.
The Gavalanche.
That's what they call it.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like
You're
it.
on top of this score. Thanks.
You know that story, correct?
No?
If Harper was going to be a boy, the leading name we had was Gavin. And the day that we were going to find out if it was a boy or a girl getting that test, we were on the way to the doctor's office or whatever, and Angie goes, I don't want to name it Gavin if it's a boy. And I go, I thought we had it locked in. Why not? And she goes, because you already said you were going to nickname him the Gavalanche, and I'm not going to name my kid Gavin if you're going to call him the Gavalanche. I'm like, well, what if he's a snowboarder? We'll call him the Gavalanche. She goes, I can't risk that.
God, she hates you.
So
This is why you
She's
don't
right.
ever tell her anything.
right, so we got lucky. About 3 hours later, it was a girl, and then we didn't have to argue about Harper because we liked the name. But
Yeah.
Gavin was out because I wanted to say that's the Gavalanche.
Yeah.
We found out the sex of our second child because we couldn't agree for a name for a second girl's name. We had a boy and a girl going into the first one. Girl, we get a girl. Great. And we debated, and we didn't find out beforehand. And plan was not to find out for the second one. We already had the boy's name because we didn't use it yet. But we couldn't come up with the girl's name, so we had to find out whether or not we had to continue talking about it or not. Fortunately, it was a boy. So we got off the hook.
Our cornerbacks, by the way.
Okay.
Byron Murphy Jr.
Yep.
Isaiah Rodgers. Mekhi Blackman. Jeff Okudah, whom I forgot was on this squad.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jeff Okudah.
Okudah Chris, they call him.
That was a very good heart rate.
That
I like it.
That was good.
Is it Tavir Thomas? And Dwight McGlothern. So there you go. In case you're wondering, you can check it out at Vikings.com.
There's about 5 names you just said that I didn't know existed.
You'll know them, though.
Did you say McGlovin?
Yeah.
That's right.
You could have picked a normal name. God, that's such a great film.
It really is.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
Yeah. Why don't you pick a more common name? Muhammad is a common name. Read a bleeping book. God, that's such a great name. It's such a great scene.
I love it, man. What's his name? Jonah Hill was
Yeah.
way too old to be playing a high schooler.
For sure.
But, it worked.
It's so good.
worked.
Every scene is great.
Yep. So there you go. That's what's going on there. In case you're wondering, by the way, the F1 movie with Brad Pitt getting rave reviews from everybody.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
It comes out on the 23rd.
7th.
Or on one of those days.
Yeah, one of those days.
That wasn't a guessing game. 27th.
Could be wrong.
In North America.
Okay.
25th international theaters. So both correct. There you go. Anyway, the movie's absolutely incredible, says this guy from that one place. This other person says, wow, F1 is an action-packed, thrilling look at the world of F1 racing with lots of grit. Even if you don't like racing, apparently you will love this movie with Brad Pitt. Plus, you get to look at Brad Pitt. Come on.
So,
Even as
Saucy,
a relatively straight man.
Yes, sir.
I listened to the 8 o'clock hour on the podcast because I did the stats and the clips for initials, and Abbott thinks I only care about Fridays.
Yeah.
When I'm here or not here, and he's right.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear the rest of the show Friday except for the 8 o'clock hour. However, I have a source that said that you guys were discussing films, right? Maybe with or before or after Mr. Z, I'm not sure.
This is a mistake.
And somebody said, like, we've lost creativity. I think Creasel said all our generation does now is kick out sequels. That's all we do.
I probably wasn't listening.
And then somebody said, like, well, I wonder what the movie industry could do then to avoid just pumping out remakes and reboots and sequels. And my source said, your suggestion was make another Top Gun.
Are you serious? Is that
No,
what you
I
said?
think I said, apparently you followed what can Hollywood do to fix this problem, and you said, make another Top Gun. That movie was great. It was. I can't verify this. I didn't hear it, but that was the source that told me Sauce's sequel take was epic.
That's probably what I said.
You're not wrong. I mean, it was one of the movies that saved the industry a year or two ago, right?
Yeah.
It was like, wow, this is what the theater is made for.
Yeah.
It's just funny to follow it with, man, sequels are a problem.
I probably did say
The
that.
solution would be another sequel.
A good sequel. Make a good one.
Yeah. Well, a good one's always good.
A good one's a good one.
Good is
Yeah.
good.
I probably did say that.
Corey, what was your take on Fly High, Flying High? Zach made the right call. Yeah. Whoa.
Again, he made the right call because he's the host and whatever rules he wants to go by when he's here. Like, I've never heard somebody say, though, fly high as a saying. It's flying. The phrase is flying high. I think fly high is wrong, but
That's more of a death. Like wishing someone well in the afterlife.
Yeah, I don't know. So I think that's the wrong phrase, but Zach had said before the game started, we're only going to go what's on the paper, so there's no gray area, and that's
a smart thing for him to
because
say.
that's what Parrish said, and that's wrong. So so I thought Zach made the right call by sticking with what he said.
Way to go, Zacho!
I don't think I would have given him fly high though.
Zacho.
That's not a phrase, right? You quickly swooped in and said flying.
Fly High Michelle's a great song, but enough's enough. I would have given it to him.
There's no way.
I
How
didn't
does it
factor
go?
that in.
Yep.
How does it go, Hawk?
Well, you had to give it up, fly high, Michelle. Well, you were just a little girl. I'll never look into you.
Enough's enough is terrible.
So's your breath.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
What are you going to do about it?
Oh, yeah. He got you there.
Probably brush my teeth more.
That'd be good.
Thank you. And also with you.
Weird.
Oh, man, there's been a tribe.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Who has spent a lot of their time trying to put a man on the moon using a bow and arrow.
What?
and the young man was killed. Didn't work, guys.
That's
how far did he get? Did he get off the ground, or did they just accidentally shoot him in the head?
He made it to the beach because his legs were sticking up out the sea.
Man, they really had reporters on the ground. They knew what was happening with all the tribes.
The chief has a whole group of guys he calls warrior knots.
Now I'm mad at myself. I never once bought a tabloid at a grocery store because I just assumed it was a waste of time. If they were writing Onion-style articles the entire time and I missed out on decades of enjoyment. Yeah. Is it always this good?
It must be. I've got hundreds of copies on this website.
Because the covers didn't do them service. I'd see Bat Boy and be like, that's dumb. I'm not going to read about Bat Boy.
The Loch Ness Monster isn't in the air.
If it was all this good. Because I love The Onion.
Yeah.
Right? If most of those tabloids were this good, then, man, my apologies to The Inquirer and World News and whatever the hell this one's called. Sorry.
The current bow is constructed of a foot-thick elastic rope made out of hengenbush, tied between two large trees 100 yards apart.
A slingshot.
Takes more than 20 men to pull back the string. Don't call it a slingshot, says Willie Three-Finger Watson.
See a picture from the 1930s?
Is that who Mr. Burns wanted on his softball team?
A member of the tribe has the name Willie Watson. All right.
I'll give you the name that my ancestors passed down.
Fantastic.
Willie.
Man, this is great. Anyway, there you go. That's happening.
That was Vikings news.
Yeah, there you go. In case you're wondering about Willie Three-Finger.
I have that audio, by the way, Cor.
Oh,
the movie bit?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this is confirmed. Go for it.
Like, then I think those movies are often better, but stuff like this where it's like, well, let's make another movie 40 years later. It's like, I don't know about that.
Sometimes it's like, you just, you went too far, you tried too much.
We're out of ideas,
was a money
though.
grab. We're 100%
What
out of
ideas are we going to do?
I mean, I don't know, make another Top Gun. Brilliant. What an idiot.
you didn't mean to do that for real?
No.
Make another Top Gun.
Brilliant. Yeah. I'm stupid.
Do you hate that I have spies that essentially when I'm out of town, they're like, wait until you hear what he did.
No.
Wait until you hear what he said.
Your
I have
spies need a
multiple
life,
people
but
that text me saying, you're not going to believe what he did this morning while you were out. I'm like, I'll probably listen to it later. Just give me a couple hours. I was laughing at that one. I hadn't heard it yet. That's brilliant. Make another Top Gun.
What an idiot.
Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. This is the Power Trim Morning Show on the Fan.